Hello. Back out on the bank again. Before I start this vlog, I just want to point something out. I had an internet warrior on some of my old videos about me just chucking fags out the bivvy and getting an ashtray and all this, that and the other. So I'm going to put things right. If you look down here, if you look down there, you will see a yellow bucket. If you look in the bucket, you will see all the rubbish that I acquire through my trips. Now, something he mentioned was the fact that I need to get an ashtray. And as you just saw, I've got a big ashtray. So I did. I went out and brought an ashtray just to please this user. And every time I look at it, every time I use it, I'm going to think of you, mate. Yes, it's one of them. Same as what you are. Right, that's that little rant over. I'm here for my first overnighter of the year. Yeah, what can I say? I don't know yet. Right, rigs and rods. I've got my 3 1/4 test curves with my Fox FX11s. Don't know why. Just the rod bag I picked up. The rigs, I've got on the right hand rod, or extreme right hand rod, I've got about a 9-inch combi with a size 5 curved shank on it, with a 16mm bottom bait and a piece of pink corn. On the middle rod, which is close to the right hand rod but not directly on top of it, I suppose there's about 4 yards between them, I've got my 360 rig out there. On my left hand rod, I've got what have I got on that one? Yes, I've got my Slip D on a totally braided rig with a Fox liner on it. So, if I've got this wrong, I'm sorry. I think it was Dave Booth posted on one of my vids, why and when do I use such and such rigs. Why? It's simple, because I've got confidence in them. When do I use them? Whatever the situation dictates, really. My 360, I do like fishing that over particle, because the pop-up is, I don't know, size 5 curve shank, what we're talking. It sits about 3/4 of an inch off the bottom. My combi rig that I've got out there today with the bottom bait tipped off with a bit of fake corn is because, again, I'm fishing over particle. Now, I have put some chop baits out there with the spod. I've put 4 large spoms of particle and 2 spoms of chopped and whole tiger, not whole tigers, twat, boilies. So they'll be used to coming across the boilies over the particles, but just to make sure, I don't know whether they'll go for the boilie or don't know whether they'll go for the fake corn. The middle rod's a 360, which you've already said about. The slip D on this occasion is totally braid all the way through on the hook length, for the simple fact that where I'm fishing, or the area that I'm fishing that in, last year there was a fair bit of blanket weed, and I want it all to settle down on top of the blanket weed. I'm not bothered about fishing blanket weed. People say, hey, mash your hook, smash your hook. No, it don't. Oh. The only time it mashes your hook is when you wind in, because you are dragging it through the weed. People, to me, people read too much into what could be happening instead of what should be happening. So, yeah. They're all fished. I'm not fishing slack lines today, believe it or not. I'm fishing helicopters. Makes a change. Very much for change. But my helicopters are different to most other people's when they're fishing the baits that I'm fishing. They will have the top bead approximately 6 inches away from the lead. I don't. I fish it chod rig style. So I've got, I think it's about a 3-foot gap on one, 4-foot gap on another one, and a 6-foot gap on another one. So in effect, I could fish slack lines, but as I'm fishing 60 yards, no. Even if it was a level bottom at 60 yards, I would not fish slack lines. Oh, another beep. Keep doing that. I'm going to have to change the battery in that. Don't like using batteries. My alarms don't sound. I forgot what I was talking about now. Oh yeah. Fishing helicopters the way I do. It actually keeps, as you know from fishing the chod rig, it actually keeps the lead away from where the hook bait is. So with my 360 being critically balanced, instead of it falling inches from the lead, I think that one's about 4 foot. Yeah, about 4 foot. It's actually critically balanced 4 foot away from the lead. And also with it being a longer hook length than your standard chod rig, instead of them just, perhaps they do, perhaps they don't, instead of them just picking up the hook bait and just slowly inching back till they feel the lead, they won't feel my lead. they'll just keep going and going and going until they've got about 7 or 8 inches of hook length up in the air. Then they'll feel the lead. So yeah, that's a little insight into the rigs I'm using today and as to why I'm using the rigs today. I mean, time's now about 11 o'clock, perhaps even later, so it's soon going to be dinner time. I've been here since 9 o'clock this morning, and because it's my first overnighter since December, it was a case of having to, what goes up next? What goes out next? Where do I put this? Where do I put that? Totally out the swing of things. Absolutely. Totally. I hope this one's having a go. Well, I forgot one thing. I forgot my bed chair buddy. So if I sit back, I'll disappear. Anything else to add at the moment? Don't think so. If this goes live before, I hope all the lads on the social this coming weekend enjoy it. If it comes out after the social, then I hope you enjoyed it, if that makes sense. So the water temperature is 9.5, what it was when I last checked. So the clocks went back yesterday morning. No, they didn't, they went forward yesterday morning. So time wise, spring is here. Temperature wise, not quite. And saying that, we had a frost this morning. When I got up this morning, I had a small layer of ice on my car. So we're off on the road again, that long winding road to catch the fish. There was a couple of good fish out with complex over the weekend, because today's Monday. I actually want to get in this swim next week, so I'm going to be coming down all week after work. Well, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday after work. Yeah, after work. But with it being bank holiday weekend, I can't prime it to my maximum because I can't get down here till Saturday afternoon. Because I shall be fishing Saturday afternoon through till Monday afternoon. Oh, it's gone again. Wish it would stop doing that. I'm going to have to buy a new battery. Don't like buying batteries. It means you're using your arms a lot. And where's that bugger? Where's that? Oh, there. So, yeah. I don't know what I've got for dinner. Might be pork chop. The hell? Somebody's car alarm. Somebody's nicking the car. Might even be a breakfast wrap. I don't know yet. It's going to be one of them two. Either way, the ridge monkey's got to come out. Right, catch you soon. Right, I'm fucking gutted. I've just lost one. Bobbin went up slowly. I just thought it was the line settling. Got to the top of the rod. And pulled out the clip and away it went. Wasn't going very hard. I'll get to the rod. Picks the rod up. Lost it immediately. Wound me rod in. And there's a couple of nicks in my line. But I'd got a 7-foot fluoro leader on it. Oh. So to say I'm pissed off is an understatement. Couldn't even tell you whether it felt like a good fish or not. Like so, I just picked the rod up. Pop, line went. Fucking game. Why is it whenever we lose a fish, he gets us down? I've no idea. Alright, speak later.